Okay, Jensen Robarge here. If you're watching this, you probably know me. Wittenberg Final Expense, Old American, Southern California, welcome. I'm going to show you a very brief sales presentation from start to finish. Before we go any further, these are 6 completed sales that I made the last 2 days I worked using this exact system. It's not a system, it's just what we do. It's just how you do it. Using a lead card, filled out 6 apps. Each of these pays over $500, so pay attention, this is easy. Roll up to the house with your lead card, knock on the door. There's a more detailed video on this. You get in the house, let's just run this. Maria, you sent this card in to get the information on the final expense. Just here to go over it with you, see if you qualify, show you what it costs. Just takes a minute. Body language, wipe your feet, open the door, get in the house. Now, sales presentation. Once I get inside, I'm not wasting a ton of time chit-chatting. Remember, speak slowly, speak clearly. You don't want to rush these people. So if I don't sound that way in the video, that's fine, but you need to talk that way when you're actually face-to-face with a senior. Speak slowly. First thing I do, I might say hello, how's the weather, basic stuff. I'm not spending a lot of time chit-chatting. I'm going to say, Maria, let me get that card back from you. They've usually taken it. Let me get that card back from you. I'm going to put some notes on there. I get the lead card back and I put it away in my binder. It's just us talking face-to-face. Maria, in the time I've been doing this, about half the people I sit down with already have something set up for their funeral costs, and they're just looking to add to it. Give them a second to answer. The other half of people I meet with don't have anything set up yet. They're looking to get something started, see what their options are. Give them a second to answer. If they don't say anything, then I'll ask, what have you got? Or what do you have going on? What have you got for yourself? If they tell me they already have insurance, do not ask them what they have, how much they pay, what company. It's the dumbest question you can ask. Don't open that can of worms. If they say, oh, I've already got something set up, I say, great. So you were just looking to add to it a little bit then. And that's all I say. If they say they don't have anything, I say, okay, so you were just looking to see what your options were to get something set up. Either way, what I'm telling them is, you have something? Cool, you're looking to get more, right? Oh, you don't have something? Great, you're looking to see what the options are to get something, right? And then I just say, either way, I say, let's see if we can help you out. That's the key point. You have to get to that junction. If you get there and it falls apart, good. If they say, oh, no, I don't want this. Oh, I thought this was something else, whatever. You try to get over that. We'll talk about that more later. But if you can't get over it right there, get out of there and go to the next one. You've only been in the house like 2 minutes. No harm, no foul. Hey, Maria, thanks for your time. Looks like we can't help you out. See you later. Okay, get out of there. But if you get past that point, half the people have something, half the people don't, and you get past that, you got about a 50% chance you're going to sell it, so keep going. So, as soon as I figure that out, I say, well, great. Let's see if we can help you out then. How's your health? Any heart attack, cancer, stroke, liver, kidney, lung, diabetes, use any tobacco, AIDS, bipolar schizophrenia, anything at all? What medicines do you take? So I do the health check real quick, make sure I have it perfect. As soon as I have the health check, I'm going to grab my rate book and I'm going to find out what they qualify for. While I'm looking through my rate book, this is application. While I'm looking through my rate book or I'm looking it up on my phone, on the app, whatever it is, I chit-chat with them, and the question I always ask them is, so Maria, in your family, do you guys do burial? Do you do cremation? The reason I'm asking this, I don't care why they do it. I'm not trying to find out the exact price for them. I just want them to feel comfortable talking to me about dying, because that's a weird thing to talk about with a stranger. So I just want to make it nonchalant. Hey, so what do you guys do in your family? You do burial? You do cremation? Do you have a preference? Most of the time, they're kind of like, I don't know, whatever. I say, well, no matter. You're going to qualify just fine. What that means is you can do anywhere between $1,000 and $25,000 in coverage. That'll be the money that gets sent out to your family when you pass. The coverage will start the day you get it, and I'm writing my rates down while I'm doing this. The coverage will start the day you get it. There's no waiting period. Day one, you're fully covered. It'll never change, so your rates won't ever go up. Your coverage won't ever go down. It's a permanent solution for a permanent need. And most importantly, is your coverage will never expire. Doesn't matter you turn 80, 85, 90, 100 years old, you'll still have it. So it's going to be exactly how you set it today. Now, at this point, what I've done is I've written down 3 options. I might have written down 5, 10, and 15,000 with the monthly rates. And then I always write a big one at the bottom, 25,000, $200, whatever it is. And I always make sure my lowest offering, that the monthly payment is about $60 a month. Doesn't matter if that gets them 12,000 in coverage or 1,000 in coverage. I always make sure my cheapest one is still about 50, 60, $70 a month. Because then if they say it's too expensive, I can offer them something smaller. Pretty smart, huh? Okay, so after I explain the details on it, I hand them the paper, I slide it to them, and I say, so Maria, I wrote down some of the more common options. I wrote down the 7, the 10, and the 12,000. In the middle are the monthly payments for each of those. Take a look on here and let me know which of these you're most comfortable with. And as soon as I do that, sit down and be quiet. You don't know what they're going to say. Most of the time, when they're ready to buy one, they'll look at the paper and they'll think it over. You don't want to interrupt them. And they'll point their finger and they'll go, right there, I want that one. The second they indicate that they're ready to get one, I say, great, Maria, let me get that back from you. And I grab the paper and I grab my pen and I circle it and I say, so the $10,058 a month. The second I have that back, I don't ask them a single question. I open my application. I say, Maria, what's your middle initial? How do you spell your last name? Now we're at 208 North Villa Street, right? Okay, what's the phone number we want to use? Da-da-da-da-da. What's your height and weight? You just start filling out that application. The worst thing you can do when they tell you what price they want is for you to say, okay, so just to make sure, now we're going to fill out an application and send it in. Is that okay? Don't do that. Just assumptively go for it. You asked them, which of these do you want? Which of these are you comfortable with? And they said, that one. That's their way of saying, fill out the application. Let's do it. Okay? As I'm filling out the application, I fill it out, I hand it over to them, and I say, Olga or Maria, I need you to sign here. This will make you the owner of the policy. That's signature 1. Signature 2, the bank will send the payment off automatic for us. So I need you to go grab me a blank check. And I'll do another video on if you have trouble with that, but that's easy. Have them sign that. And then the last page, I say, sign here. This will say that we're going to use your address. We're going to mail everything to your house right here. Okay? That's how I get from the door to a signed application. Once I have everything signed, I'm asking them to get me their medicine so we can do the telephone interview so I can see the spelling. Just wrapping up a couple of loose ends. But for the most part, the most important thing to remember, within the first couple of minutes of getting in the house, hey, so Maria, half the people I meet with already have something and they're looking to add to it. The other half of people I meet with don't have anything yet. What have you got? If you can master that first question within the first few minutes, it's going to make your life so easy. You can either get a solid no quickly and move off to the next, or a solid maybe and move forward and have a good 50-50 shot at closing it. All right, that's my brief sales presentation. Again, if you don't know me, my name is Jensen Robarge. If you want to talk and you don't know me, send me a text. 415-601-4014. If you know me and you're one of my agents, call me anytime. I'd love to talk to you or help you or get you in the car or whatever. But hopefully this is helpful. Again, if you want to talk and you don't know me, send me a text, please. 415-601-4014. I'm happy to help out. Thanks, guys.